And we're going to watch Marco's backstroke here from the side view. And as we're watching this, Marco, I want you to make sure you keep in mind, make sure you go back and read the notes, kind of see different things that Lynette and I see during the video. We both take time to watch the videos and just a couple different things we want you to focus on and work on during practices. And it's always good to have those extra reminders. Great streamlines. Love the fact that you're doing some dolphin kicks. Body line in the water is pretty good too, Marco. So, I mean, really, we see some good things out here. We see some things that we can fix. So let's kind of get to it. We're going to back up the video here a little bit, and we're going to start over. And let's go through what we're looking at here. All right, so the very first thing that we're going to talk about here, as we go in with that left hand, you can see right away you enter with that pinky first. That's fantastic. So your thumb is up. That's excellent. Okay, we always like to see thumbs out, pinkies in. So the fact that you're going pinky in real quick, that looks really, really good. Now, the one thing here is we're halfway through the stroke. You can see you got very little bend in your arm. You got a slight bend, but not much. We want to make sure that when we're getting that pull, and at this point, this is halfway through, we want that arm to be more in this position here. So we like here with the shoulder to your elbow, but then from your elbow to your forehand, we want it up a little bit more. So you're really trying to push more water towards those feet. So don't let it kind of go sweep out to the side quite as much as we're seeing there. As you get to the exit, you kind of got your hands stuck here at your side. And part of that is because when you're just kind of swinging your hands to the side without really much bend, you're not able to generate all the speed and power that you need to push down towards your feet. As you start to enter with your right hand, again, we see a good pinky entry. Okay, so that's fantastic. Now with your right hand, you can see a little bit more bend in your elbow. We'd still like to see that hand up a little bit higher, but we actually do see a little more bend in your elbow to your right side. So really good job on the right. Okay, let's keep working that left side though. The other thing we're kind of seeing here is we can see that we drop the shoulders a little bit, but we don't ever see it really going up very high either. So we do want to make sure we get those shoulders up a little bit more. Remember, when our thumbs come up, our right shoulder's up. When our right pinky goes in, our left shoulder comes up. Okay, so here's your left hand. That right shoulder needs to be coming up a little bit better. I want to rewind a little bit more, and I want you to just kind of look back at that kick again. Okay, you kind of see right there that your feet are really, they're a little bit too low. We'd like to see your feet a little bit higher. You know, you can kind of tell you're not really breaking the surface of that water, so you're not really getting any white water off those feet. We want to make sure we have good white water all the way through on that feet. As we get straight across here, you can kind of see what the issue is here, right? Upper body is good, but then we kind of keep our hips and our legs a little bit too low. Try to make sure that body line is all right here. So just lift up your legs a little bit more. If you get your legs up a little bit more, you're going to have a good white water, good kicking all the way through. Okay? As we go into our turn here, there's two things that we saw. Number one, a little bit close to the wall there. All right? You want to make sure that you're one stroke further away from the wall, so you actually, when you turn on your belly, you get a good strong pull. The other thing we like here, like where your legs are, we like where your eyes are, and we like where your arms are, but your hands can be better. All right, and so let me back up and we'll show you what we're talking about. When your hands get to your hips, and you can kind of see here, you're starting your flip right. Look at this hand. Your left hand isn't really pulling all the way to your hip, and that's partially because you kind of got too close to that wall. When your hand gets to your hips, your palms are facing up, kind of, sort of. You want your palms facing down. All right, and the idea is your hands at your hips, palms face down, and you throw water toward your face. So instead of having your hands, kind of out to the side here, you're going to have your hands more close together here toward your face. And that will help bring your legs over a little bit quicker and a little bit more powerful. The other thing that we kind of saw here, you kind of see feet hit right here. You're over-rotating a little bit, which is why you're looking at those feet. Make sure you keep their head back. But then you can see you replace your feet a little bit lower. Now, by replacing your feet, that just kind of tells you were a little bit too close. Now, this streamline, really good. All right, your head position in your streamline looks really good. So it looks like we're going to have a really good push-off here. And we like how you have that set up. And you do have a good push-off, but you kind of start that dolphin kick a little early. Try to hold that push-off about 2 seconds, then start dolphin kicking. Remember, we went 6 dolphin kicks. That was your first dolphin kick. Here's your second dolphin kick, and you did 3, and then you came up pretty quickly. All right, so we want to get 6 dolphin kicks, and here's where the flags are. That's where we want to be getting out to every single wall. So you can see you're good, probably almost a body length away from that wall. So get a little bit closer, 6 dolphin kicks, and that will help get you out there a little bit better. Once you start your stroke, you get in a good body position there. Again, your legs are a little bit low, but your upper body is pretty good. So just keep working at it. You know, the one thing that we both kind of feel is your backstroke is probably one of your strongest strokes. So we like a lot of stuff you're doing, but let's keep working at some of these little things. The little things are going to really help get you better and stronger and faster. So great job, Marco.